Hello everybody, SoCalthero here. Welcome back to another video of American Truck Simulator. We are going to be using our Freightliner Cascadia that I bought for my convoy profile that I use when I drive with my buddies Jay and Ornery and Stoffel. We're going to be taking some pallets from Huntsville, Texas over to Baltimore, Oklahoma, I believe is where that's at. I was trying to aim for Oklahoma anyways. So we're going to go ahead and fire up the truck here. You can see it's a really rainy morning here. We're gonna go ahead. Oh, and I gotta disengage my park brake. As you see, it's 6 a.m. right now. We're expected to get in at 11 a.m. to our destination. So we're gonna head out on the road here.
Recomputing.
And go over some life-changing things that I'm doing, my own personal life that I wanted to share with you guys here. It's October 2nd, so this will be one of those recordings where it's not, it's pre-recorded in a way, but it's not too far out like some of the other recordings I do. So you might notice I'm like changing my camera like this and whatnot. The reason I'm doing that is because I'm not using my track IR, and it's nothing against track IR or anything, but the track IR that I have for the sensor, jeez, I gotta slow down for these. I'm too used to outlaw trucking. The track IR sensor that I have is the one that you mount to like the rim of a baseball cap. So I have a older, let me turn it right here. I have an older San Diego Padres hat that I just leave up here on my desk, and it has the clip attached to it like at all times. And I'm kind of, it's nothing against hats, it's just that hat for some reason, maybe because it's older, makes my head itch. And then on top of it too, I wear glasses and I have my headset on plus a hat. It just, my head starts hurting, it's itching, the sides of my head are hurting because it's pushing against my glasses too with the headset. So it's kind of painful for me when I'm recording ATS, especially if I do multiple recordings. I'm just like, you know what? It's probably better if I turn left. Oh, they want me to turn left up there. And I'm totally gonna miss that light because of this light. But we'll be on the highway here before you know it. But yeah, just kind of trying to, I still haven't discovered all of Oklahoma yet as far as the challenge is concerned. That guy just ran that light. Am I like not seeing the lights correctly or what? That guy ran the light. That guy ran a light. I'm not seeing the lights correctly, so I'm just gonna run the light too. Oh, now it's green. That's weird. I've never seen the AI just run the light.
And then turn left.
They're usually pretty observant with traffic
turn left.
Traffic conditions. There we go. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to discover all of them in time. I'm at like 8 to 10, and I can't, for the life of me, I can't figure out which two cities I need to deliver to or pull from in order to get the last little bit of the accomplishment for that challenge. So it is what it is, though. I wish they would make it a little bit easier, but who knows? Maybe in the future they will. Make sure we're not gonna hit anything.
Keep left and then exit left.
Yep, we will exit left and get on the highway. I'm loving this look though. It's nice. Early morning here, rainy weather. This is my kind of view right here. Nice green landscape around. If we can get over here. There we go. Speed limit 65. This is an external contract in hopes that it'll actually give me the point towards, or the credit towards Oklahoma City. So we're limited to 65 as it is. So we'll just go ahead and max it out there, even in this rain. Although we got to be careful with the hydroplaning. I think that's what happened earlier. I think I was hydroplaning. But yeah, just wanted to hang out with you guys, share a few updates in my personal life. So depending on when this video comes out, it'll either come out Tuesday or Thursday. So I'm hoping I can do it for Tuesday, which is tomorrow, but if not, Thursday for sure. Yeah, I've released a preview video of my LSPDFR vehicles that I'm going to be using in the upcoming recordings of LSPDFR. I've shockingly installed LSPDFR and all the content that I need in under 10 hours. That's like a record for me. For those of you that don't know, LSPDFR is a very big chore to get stable and working, and even then it still isn't guaranteed. So I felt pretty confident. I played for about an hour or so yesterday, just looking for any conflicting key bindings and testing it out to see if there's anything that was causing me to crash, and luckily I didn't crash, so knock on wood here. But I'll hopefully have a good set of recordings for you guys. And with my vehicle pack, I plan on using all the vehicles minus like the support ones, like the fire truck and the ambulance and the corner van. But there's like, I can't remember the count now. I had to remove a vehicle because it was giving me issues, but I have like over 60 cars in there. So that's 60 videos, one video every Friday. That's like a year's worth of content. Maybe we'll get lucky and GTA 6 will be announced by then. I don't know. But I got a lot of recording ahead of me for it, and I should be doing that tonight. But I wanted to do some American Truck Simulator because in one of the convoys I did with the guys, I mentioned I wanted to do a video like this to kind of give you an update on like actual life events like going on in my life. First of all, as always, before I get too sidetracked from this and I forget to do it, I just want to say a huge thank you and shout out to all of you guys that have been subscribing and liking the content on my channel. Without you, this is impossible. And every time somebody leaves a like, it just tells YouTube, hey, we need to promote this a little bit more. So I really do appreciate it when you guys do that. And the comments too. There's like, I always say it, but Hunter is one of the people that comments all the time. There's another person that I call him Bart. He's another one that comments when he can and watches the content as well as a few others as well. I know there's a lot of you that watch, you just don't always comment, but I appreciate it either way. So thank you all for the love and support. I really do enjoy it. And this truck is doing some weird stuff in front of us here. Just kind of doesn't know which lane he wants. But yeah, just wanted to go over a life change of mine. So for I guess, well, big picture, so you have an idea. I'm just under 6 feet tall, and my best weigh-in ever was 190 pounds, and this is back before I met my now ex-wife, when I was about 26 or 27 years old. And or it might have been even earlier than that, maybe like 25. But after I met her and I got married, and then eventually when she left and whatnot, I had a lot of like health issues with my weight that I was never very proud of. Like when I was a kid, I was very overweight. I'm 39 years old now. Well, I will be in a couple weeks from when this video goes up. But when I was a kid, I was pretty overweight then, and the most I've ever weighed was about 250 pounds at that time. At the end of July of this year, or no, sorry, at the end of August of this year, I took a picture with my mother and my sister because my sister was in town. She lives up in the Bay Area, and we took a picture and we went out to eat. And I looked in the picture and I was not happy with myself, and mentally I kept telling myself I would not jump on the scale because I didn't think I would like what I saw, and I didn't. I finally convinced myself to do it after I saw the picture. And I mean, just for complete context here, I was 296 pounds. I was almost 300 pounds. That is a lot of weight. And I could tell, like, I was tired all the time. I was sluggish. I did not want to do anything. I mean, imagine having like 90 extra pounds on your body and you just carry it all day, every day with you. It's not healthy. And I finally decided, that I need to pull into the weigh station. I finally decided I was going to make a change, because as soon as I saw that 300 was starting to creep up, that really was an eye-opener to me. And I gotta say, ever since I made my changes that I've made,
Okay, Let's find a new
I have
route.
never been happier with myself, like ever. It's amazing how good you feel with just subtle diet changes and pretty much like just pushing yourself without even like doing. All right, let's get weighed in here. But like not even doing anything as far as exercise is concerned with like weightlifting and whatnot. At my work, like I've been very proactive in helping on the floor, so I get my 10,000 steps a day that I have my goals set up to be. And then also with our volumes right now, like I'm picking up some heavy boxes and whatnot, like it's really helping out with doing basically some weightlifting without having to do weightlifting or running on a treadmill by instead being proactive even more at work instead of being at a desk. So at my job, I typically sit at my desk most of the time, but lately, just because we're in our peak and then also for my own health, I've been getting out on the floor and helping my fellow coworkers out on the floor, so that way their jobs are easier, and on top of it as well, it's helping my health. So going back to the whole story, so I weighed in and I saw I was 296 pounds and I was like, oh my god, I gotta make a change, this is not good. And I was talking to my roommate and she does this thing where she does it yearly. It's called the lemonade diet. You can Google it, it's out there. Maybe I'll put the link down below too in the description if you want to try it, but trust me, it's hell. Because it's like what it's good for is it's like good for detoxing you, and at the same time, like by doing it, you lose a lot of weight because you're not eating. So to give you a broad contrast of what this diet consists of, I have 16-ounce water bottles. In the morning, you take 2 of those water bottles with, I believe it's a tablespoon,
and then turn right.
and I gotta get over. I cut this Camaro off a little bit. Sorry.
Turn right.
Sorry. Oh, and then I gotta get back over. Ooh, lightning.
Keep left.
It is storming up here in Houston. But in the morning, you take 2 tablespoons of salt. A tablespoon of salt. Trying to get back on track here and doing it too fast. And you take 32 ounces of water.
And then turn
and you
right.
mix that all together and heat it up. And it's a specific type of salt, like it's not just your average table salt. And you drink that in the morning and it helps like clean you out, like cleanse you out. I don't want to get too graphic with it, but saying those words, you could probably catch the gist of it.
And then turn right.
And then throughout the day, you have 64 ounces of water bottles that consist of the following.
Keep left.
Water. Let's keep left, so I'm trying to get over here because it looks like that's an exit only. Texas roads, I tell you. Yeah, called it. So you take 4 bottles of water. You take 8 lemons that you freshly squeeze, so you get lemon juice out of it, 8 of them. You take 8 tablespoons, or no, sorry, 10 lemons, and you take 8 tablespoons of maple syrup, like organic original maple syrup, not the stuff with a bunch of sweeteners and all the different like chemicals thrown into it, and cayenne pepper, like 8 dashes or 4 dashes of cayenne pepper, and you drink that for the entire day. That's your meal for the entire day for when you're hungry. And you do this for 7 days. So I started on a Sunday. In fact, it was the week before Memorial Day weekend. I started it, or was it Labor Day weekend? I always get the 2 holidays confused on which one is which, as far as like which part of the year. But anyways, so you do that for an entire week, and you're just basically detoxing your body and cleaning your body out. And then once you're done with that, all you do the first day is you drink freshly squeezed orange juice. It has to be freshly squeezed so it doesn't have added sugars and whatnot, and you drink as much as you want or need to. Let me tell you, that orange juice was like eating a damn birthday cake every single time I drank it after that cleanse, because it tasted so good. And then the second day, you do like a vegetable soup And then the third day you do like a salad for coming back. Like what you're doing is basically getting your stomach and your body back into eating food again. It's basically like a baby's stomach. Like you're gonna eat stuff and it's not gonna agree with you right away. You need the acids to help from the orange juice to help break down the food and whatnot. And then on top of it, like you have to start really slow on baby steps before you can eat again.
Keep left.
Like just traditional solid food. Let's see how we're doing on time here. Oh, we're getting pretty close there. So I did this diet and I did it more or less for the weight loss, but ever since I did it, like my taste buds have changed. My energy has gone up. My overall health has been better. My diet is even better now. So like I used to eat like TV dinners for lunch and like a breakfast bowl, TV dinners style thing for breakfast and whatnot. Now I'll have like a protein shake in the morning. I'll have some fruit for like a morning snack. Then I'll have a salad for lunch. And then I'll like snack on some like cashew nuts throughout the day if I need to while I'm drinking my water. I'll eat some applesauce too with my lunch to kind of like give myself a little bit, but it's unsweetened, so it's not as sugary. And for dinner, I usually will eat poke. For those of you that don't know what poke is, it's basically like deconstructed sushi. Or I'll go to like a flame broiler and get like a chicken bowl with rice in it and some veggies in it just to kind of get some vegetables in me too. And I've seen a big change for the month of September. Granted, this is not healthy to do. I know this, but I wanted to start with the big change and I'm loving the results that I'm seeing. So I was 296 pounds when I started the cleanse. By the time I had finished the cleanse, I was down to 200. What was it? I was down like 254, I think. Yeah, 254 pounds. I lost all that weight in 1 week. That is not healthy to do. I don't promote it, but I was very fortunate I was able to lose that much weight. Oh, welcome to Oklahoma. I probably got to weigh in here. Yep. And after you do it, like naturally your body goes into shock, like, oh my God, what did you do to us? Now it's trying to hold on to everything. But with keeping with my diet that I did and just drinking water, cutting out all juice, cutting out all energy drinks. I haven't had an energy drink since I started it and I feel so much better not drinking those anymore. And just cutting out juice, soda, all of that stuff. My body from the initial shock, what is this guy doing? Is this like lane ending? Makes no sense. Like he just really pushed for the left lane there, trying to get out of here. Whereas I'm about to go up the right on him if this lane gives me enough time. Which it looks like it won't. So I'm gonna be cutting him off. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going in the dirt. That's not legit. I know. Oh, okay, let's get back on the road. Man, it's hard without track IR though too. At the same time as it's nice not wearing the hat. But yeah, so my body was hanging out at about 252, then 254, then 256 as it was going through the initial shock. But I continued to not go off of my diet with the salads and the fruits and the vegetables and the nuts and the poke or flame broiler. And my body finally went through the shock of like, oh my God, we did this, to it's starting to lose weight now just from my diet. So it's October 2nd. I did my last weigh-in last Saturday and it was amazing. Or last Thursday or Saturday, last week basically. I am now down to 242 pounds. I've lost that much weight in a single month. It was incredible. That's like what, 50 pounds pretty much? I don't know the math off the top of my head. I can't do it while I'm driving here either, but it was quite a lot of weight and I feel so much better in doing it. like when I was doing the cleanse, like the first day was easy, the second day was pretty tough, the
Keep left.
third day was a struggle because oh my god, like you have this urge to want to eat, and naturally I don't know if my phone was listening or what, but everything on my IG and everything on my Facebook was like sponsors of like grill masters and dudes out there like making these incredible like mountain man breakfasts and whatnot. I was just like, oh, everything looks so good, I want it. But I luckily didn't give in. I told myself, I was like, you're only on day 3, you can keep going, you're already there, just keep it going and you'll be done before you know it. And then before I knew it, I was done. And I gotta compliment my friends a lot for supporting me through it. They were like, you know, that's gonna be tough, but we believe in you, we think you could do it. And I can't believe I did. And I'm still targeting to lose more weight. So like my first goal is to get down to 220 pounds, and I'm getting pretty close to it. If I keep this pace. However, I don't think the pace will continue. I'll start to just gradually lose weight. I just had so much excess, so much came off so fast. But that's my first goal. My second goal is to get down to 200, and then my overall achievement and would be really great is if I was back down to 190 again. But we'll see. I don't know if I could get that far, but I'm gonna definitely try. But yeah, let me just tell you guys, like, if you're thinking about doing something like that, don't wait. Don't say I'm gonna do it on Monday. Don't say I'm gonna do it next week. Like, I have this big, I mean, you guys know if you watch the other,
and then continue straight on.
yeah, we'll do that. I gotta do a security check though first. GPS, there we go. Like, I had my whole spiritual thing that I brought up in one of my other ATS videos, so you guys know how much of a religious person I am. But like, you know, tomorrow's not promised, and
go straight on.
I like to use a quote from a movie. For those of you that know the movie, it's called Shawshank Redemption, and it's a really great quote that I like to use just because yeah, it really puts life in perspective. And it's when Andy and Red are talking before Andy breaks out of the prison, and Red uses the quote too when he gets paroled out as well. It basically says you got 2 choices: either get busy living or get busy dying. And honestly, like the way I felt before, I felt like I was dying just because of how unhealthy I was. I was like, I'm gonna be in my 40s and before I know it, and I'm gonna be this out of shape. Like, we can't be doing that. We need to better ourselves here. So if you guys are on the fence about doing some sort of life change, I'm here to tell you, you need to do it. You just need to do it. Like, I have this thing that I've noticed about me lately too, and basically what it is whenever I'm scared or whenever I need to do something and I'm just like hesitant about it, I just tell myself, and granted, I'm not recommending you to cuss either like I do, but basically when I have something I have to do, or like I need to tell somebody something and I'm nervous to do it, I just say, fuck it, let's do it. And then I do it. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why it helps, but that's what I do, and it helps me out. And maybe there's something out there that can help you too. And I would just say, like, oh, turning into the dock ramp there. Oh, and I just hit the trailer into the dock ramp. Great. I'm a little rusty at this, as you can tell. This should be an easy back end, being not blindsided and whatnot. There we go. Let's just do this. Start this again. I was afraid that something was in front of me, but I took my eye off the trailer here, and that didn't help. But yeah, if you want to do something in life, don't put it off. Like, that's a lot of what I did, and just sitting there and going, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna do it today. It's so much easier when you just force yourself out of your comfort zone. Because, like, honestly, you know what a comfort zone is good for? It's good for just enough. It's not good for your potential. And that's something else I learned about myself too recently. I was like, I need to step out of my comfort zone and do things outside of it to understand and witness my full potential as well. So if I teach you guys anything, if you want to learn anything from me, I would say get out of your comfort zone, do something you want to do, make the changes you want to make, and just go for it. Just go for it. Give yourself the mindset that it's not going to happen overnight and that you'll be able to achieve your goals one day. You just got to work really hard at it and keep at it, and you'll make something out of it. And I'm just here to tell you, like, with that kind of a mindset, you can do anything you want. And with my weight loss journey, I'm talking proof right now, and hopefully I keep to it. I'm gonna really try to hold myself to it, and we'll see where it goes from here. Anyways, we docked already. We drove 330 miles. It took us about almost 30 minutes to do it, thanks to my terrible back end. We consumed almost 45 gallons of fuel, and I'm pretty sure I didn't get the... Oh, it's not even up there anymore. It's not even going on anymore. So yeah, I definitely missed the Oklahoma thing, which it is what it is. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video of American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought of it. And until next time, take care.